but I know what it takes. Someone.
Hello, and welcome back to the Barca Hub. And this is the Barcelona versus Celta Vigo match review, where Barcelona cruised over Celta in the Balaidos after 5 long years because of a solid team performance on a cold, rainy day. Before going on to the review, let us take a look at Coach Koeman's post match interview. First of all, he said that he is very happy with the team's performance and said that Barcelona have done a very good job with just 10 men. Later on, he was asked about Longley's second yellow card and he said that according to him, it was very harsh, but at the end, it's the referee's decision. Then he said that he is very happy with Messi as his off the ball rate has improved a lot. Then he talked about Dembele and said that Dembele's defensive work is less than Pedri and Trincao, therefore Dembele wasn't called. Now let us move on to the review. First of all, let us talk about Barcelona's attack. Barcelona started the game with a lot of intensity in the starting minutes. All the Barca players were pushing high, very high, and were very quick in recovering the ball. And we put a lot of pressure in the starting 15 minutes on Celta Vigo. And they were not able to handle it. And as a result, Enzo Fati scored an amazing goal. He was assisted by Felipe Coutinho. I must say, Coutinho is in great form. He's able to find the gaps, he's able to resist the pressure and the press, and is also able to help our team in the counter attacks. And as usual, he's very creative, he's putting shots on target, and he's an absolute beast after the return. And what else do you need from a player? We all know he's a world class player, and now he's showing us that. So Coutinho passed the ball to Enzo. Enzo Fati touches the ball perfectly. His first touch is amazing, and bam! He went past one or two defenders and scores a beautiful goal. And this guy is a wonder. He is an amazing player. He handled the ball very well. He's a great finisher. I mean, how many players have you seen who are just 17 and are already scoring these much goals in the top flight? It is just unbelievable. Moving on, we saw in the first half that Celta were also creating a low block, or they were pretty deep in their own region when we were attacking. As you can see in this picture, there are 9 players in their own box, but still we were creating a lot of chances, and that says a lot about Koeman. Because if you remember, under Quique Setien or Ernesto Valverde, we struggled against low blocks. I don't say that this was an out and out low block, but they still were sitting a lot deeper and we were able to break it time and time again. I also say that Koeman's system is good because you can clearly see that there is a lot of fluidity in the team. For example, look at this picture. Messi is literally playing as a midfielder. He is playing near the half line and other players are attacking. This means that we are not only dependent on Messi anymore. He doesn't have to show up each and every time, and other players are now there to help him in the attack. One more thing that I noticed, and I mentioned it earlier as well, that our counter attacks have improved a lot, and Coutinho is one of the main reasons for these good counter attacks. As you can see in this picture, he is moving with the ball, he is moving forward with his speed and is analyzing who are the players beside him to whom he can pass, and then he passed to Enzo Fati, but unfortunately this wasn't a goal. We saw a lot of counterattacks, and one or two counterattacks were also created in the later stages of the second half. Messi and Trincao linking a bit, Messi passes the ball to him, but Trincao just held the ball too much and lost it. But he is a youngster, and I am sure he will improve in the future. Barcelona also started the second half with a lot of confidence, with a lot of intensity, and the God himself showed up and made an amazing dribble. I mean, that was really vintage Messi, the real Messi that we all are used to seeing. He went past one, two, three players. He shot the ball, but it was a deflection and the ball went in. and it is interesting that Messi has assisted 2 times in 2 games for an own goal by the opponent. I guess Messi will also create a record for this. Later on, we were focusing more on the defensive side as we played with a 4-4-1 formation. But we were still creating threats, and one such threat was created by none other than Leo. In 95th minute of the game, he dribbled past two defenders, made a powerful shot, but the goalkeeper saved it. Later on, the ball bounced back and bam! Sergio Roberto scores a powerful volley to raise the lead to 3. Now let's talk about Barcelona's defense. All in all, I am very happy with the defense. Even with 10 men, we were able to keep a clean sheet. Neto was good, he was commanding, he was like a real boss in the defensive region. Made one or two good saves as well. Although none of the Celta Vigo attacks were that good, but they were constantly pressing high when we had the ball. As you can see in these pictures that they were committing a lot of men forward, and Longley really helped us in resisting or in breaking the press by giving some good vertical balls to De Jong. Talking about Frankie de Jong, he was top notch. Today, he was very good in receiving the ball while defending and also while attacking. We saw the real in form Frankie de Jong. Moving on to the controversy, Longley was sent off, and I just don't understand that. How on earth is this a second yellow card? I agree that the first yellow card was fair, but this should not be a yellow card any day. Because number 1, the opponent player didn't even went to the ground, he was standing up. Number 2, in these kind of scenarios, the referees do give warnings. They don't just straight away pull off the second yellow card. So again, we see that the referees are trying their best to hamper Barcelona, but this time we will not go down that easily. Messi, PK, Koeman were all understandably very unhappy and were arguing with the referee during the half time. But in the end, the defensive performance was good as Celta Vigo came close to scoring only once. Sergio Roberto slided in and saved a goal and helped us with a clean sheet. So that was it for today, guys, and I'm really pumped by the last two performances, and I really hope that we can also do the same in the future against Sevilla, which is coming in the next 2 days. So stay tuned to the channel, subscribe the channel, like the video, share the video, because the match previews, tactical previews and everything related to Barca will be coming very soon. Goodbye, and as always, Visca el Barça.
I never